So High Tide just had earnings and it was pretty good, and of course I'm going to make a video on it because I'm a shareholder and High Tide is a company that's very interesting to me. I bought in at 15 cents, so I have a lot of cushion before I lose my entire profit. So, but this is a really good earnings report. They did an adjusted EBITDA of $4.6 million, so that means they were profitable this quarter. And then, but they did burn quite a bit of cash, because if you scroll further down, they mentioned something about, hold on, cash on hand as of January 31st, 2021 is 16.6 million compared to 7.5 million as October 31st, 2020. The company's cash balance has substantially increased to approximately $33 million. You would say $33 million. What are you talking about? Their cash went up. Well, not necessarily, because not too long ago they raised $20 million bought deal, and right now they have about $33 million. That means that they, in theory, should have had 26.6 million, but their cash been reduced by 3.3. But hey, you know, you can't grow a company without spending money. So, I mean, actually, in my opinion, that's not too bad, because think about how many stores they opened in the month of March. They opened 8 stores in the month of March alone. So yeah, you need to spend money to make money. And you know, they're using their cash not bad in my opinion, but it is being reduced. I mean, they are spending cash, so they're burning more cash than they are bringing in. But that's alright. You compared to the MJ producers like Aurora, Canopy, you know, Tilray and all those other guys, they are burning way less cash and they're generating pretty decent amount of revenue and profitability. I'm more interested in what High Tide is going to report in the next earnings report. So let's look at the SEDAR, because I think this is more important than what they currently have. So this is the SEDAR for ending for January 31st. They had a total cash position of 16.5 million, total assets of 166 million, but then there's intangible goodwill and right to use asset. You kind of have to cancel that out, so that's like literally $100 million right there done. So in theory, their assets is only around 60 something million. They did reduce their liabilities by quite a bit. I think they reduced their liabilities by 20 million. So the total shareholder equity is actually not that, it's actually just kind of neutral. But for the revenue side, they did generate $38 million with a gross profit of 14.7. The total expenses was 16.8, but you have to subtract depreciation and monetization of 6.1 million plus $553,000 of share-based compensation. So in theory, this should be around $10 million of total expenses with $14.67 million of gross profit. So they are actually profitable of $4.6 million, like they said in the thing. But then when you scroll further down, I don't know what revaluation of derivative liabilities is. Financials and other costs. This one is, no, that's just a total loss right there. And loss on extinguish of debenture. Is that a gain or a loss? I'm not too sure, but they ended up with $16.84 million of net loss. But this is all accounting practices for tax write-off. So in theory, they are actually profitable. They actually made money that quarter. So that's really good. I don't really have too much to say. I mean, they were profitable. Their cash burn was not that bad. So this cash flow operation is down here. What is it? Net cash provided in investing activity. Net cash increase in cash. Cash beginning of the period, end of the period. Where is the cash flow? Doesn't really tell me. And you know what? I'm not really a financial person, so I don't really fully understand all this stuff. So yeah, just letting you know, I'm just like really a nobody on YouTube. I find companies that are on sale that have a bright future, and I think High Tide has a bright future. That's why I bought them when they were 15 cents, because I thought they were extremely undervalued then. Now, I mean, it's up to shareholders. I don't know what the stock price is going to do. Like right now, the stock price is 88 cents. From a charting perspective, it looks like it's uptrending. RSI is at 60. MACD looks like it's about to go up. If we have a skyrocket tomorrow, that would create an uptrend. But I don't know what the market is going to do. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But overall, the earnings is pretty good. I have nothing to like complain about. It's ultimately up to the market maker and rich people to push the stock price up. So I really don't think retail investors are going to push the price up. At least the normal retail investors. I'm not talking about the super rich retail investors. Those guys are going to push up the stocks. So we'll see what happens. But right now the market is kind of green. Tomorrow looks like it's probably going to be another green day. We'll see. I mean, the market just keeps going higher and higher and higher. Doesn't seem to want to crash. So no crash this April. No crash maybe in May. I have no idea. You know, one day we can wake up and we can see a big market crash. But for now, it doesn't seem like it's going to come true. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I have another 8 seconds to last before I have to go. But thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.